Yo, y'all know about this Shebeshxt guy, right? I'm not gonna call him by the general pronunciation. I'm gonna call him by how it is spelled. So, this Shebeshxt brother got into a very horrible accident in which his 9 or 10-year-old daughter passed away. And there had been a video before that where some medium had said that there are forces about his life. And I'm not one to listen to mediums, even if they may be correct. Why? Because the devil can perform miracles. There's supernatural intuition that can be correct, that comes from that realm, but it is not revelation. And then, since then, things came to pass. He had been in an accident first, and then this medium spoke after the accident. And then Shebeshxt released a couple of videos where he was quite arrogant about what had happened. And now that he's had a second accident, and this one has resulted in a fatality of his daughter, here is a video now being made by somebody that I can actually listen to, you know? I'm willing to listen to both, but I would just not tune myself to the frequency of mediums and sangomas, etc. Right? But just know that sangomas are not to be played with. They're not entirely liars. They're not completely charlatans. These people have real supernatural power, right? But I'm not going to promote that. Or maybe I should just, or should I? Nah, let's just listen to this guy over here.
Hey guys. I want to give an insight or a word concerning Lehlohonolo Katlego Chauke, popularly known as Shebe. I want to give an insight concerning what is happening around him at the moment with all the incidents that seems to be threatening his life. What is happening? This is not a prophecy. It's not a prophecy, but I'm going to give you this word. You see, Lehlohonolo tempted the devil to tempt him by, number one, by having the pyramid tattoo on his forehead. And that one provoked the occult of the industry, especially as an upcoming musician. That is why I can tell you that I'm 100% sure that now they are looking for him and they have contacted him to join them. Because by having that pyramid, that is a symbol of the occult of the industry. But one thing that he also made was to put it on his forehead, where they believe that that is where you are enlightened, because that is why at the middle of the pyramid they put on the eye, and that eye, they believe it is the eye that is on the forehead, the third eye that you can see, and that is the eye that you used to see.
The eye of enlightenment, the eye that sees into the spirit, the knowledge of good and evil. Essentially, I'd say that pyramid and that eye symbolizes what in the garden was the fruit in the middle of the garden, what was not to be touched. God was giving man an option to live on and drive on the one side of the road and not go into paths that are not allowed, and men simply went. And now Shebeshxt over here has become a victim of these things.
And he put on that pyramid on the forehead where there is an illumination, as they would say, where they believe that that is where you are being illuminated. So when he put that pyramid on his forehead, believe you me, he was declaring himself as one of them. Now, although he might have not done it intentionally so, but I am sure that he knew what he was doing. Now, he endangered himself by provoking that the occult of the industry. But one thing is that I'm sure that he doesn't want to join them, and he is not comfortable with what they offer. So now that's where it becomes so dangerous for him. Because as an upcoming artist, guys, you must be careful of the tattoos that you make. Because those tattoos that you make, they can attract unnecessary attacks against you. Believe you me. Especially if you know that you are not having a spiritual backup, they can attract unnecessary battles and spiritual battles against you that you are not even ready or prepared for. So I know that at the moment he tempted them to tempt him, and now he doesn't want to join them. Now, if he doesn't want to join them, things that have been happening recently are the things that will continue to happen until he joins them or until he is no more.
So are you saying that he was merely playing around? He wasn't really certain about what he's doing, and he really didn't want to join? Do you not believe that he's done this purposefully and willingly, and he's placed that tattoo on himself as a symbol that he's a part of this?
Because when you are an artist and you refuse to join the occult of the industry, number one, they will frame you of crimes you did not commit, mostly relating to drug abuse. Now they will frame you for such crimes, and then by doing this, it will be them destroying your career, because it's either you join them or they destroy your career. Now, if they don't succeed with that, of which they will keep on trying, but if they don't succeed with that, then they're going to come for your life. Coming for your life, it means they are going to kill that particular person. So this is where now you really need to be careful as an upcoming artist or as an aspiring musician, because I'm sure that right now he doesn't want to join them, and as he doesn't want to join them, he has already provoked them and he has already tempted them to tempt him. What pisses off the devil the most is that you cannot have that type of an influence and you don't return to him with glory.
That I can agree with.
You cannot have that type of influence and you don't return to him with glory. He's gonna come for you. Because if you stand before the people and you've got that so much influence, you really need to go back to him with the glory according to how he wants it. Because this is a spirit, this is a fallen angel that was dealing with music, and that's where his influence is.
Not only that, but do you realize that the devil, and another symbol that is not directly being connected to him, is the star, what we call the star, a pentagram. Who was it who created that shape and said it's a representation of stars out there? I mean, stars out there we know is the sun, right? But anyway, notice the similarity. The devil was a star in terms of what we call stars, a prominent, very bright figure who was at the top of the rest. And so people who are stars in the natural, people who stand out, people who shine, they seem to provoke the one who likes that title. They seem to attract the one who wants to be the star of stars. And so there's a sort of approach that starts being made towards affluent, very popular musicians and the like.
So for Lefawanola right now, what he needs to do is to make sure that he commits himself to God and he commits his soul to God, because that is what they are looking for. Or else these things will keep on happening until he is no more or he surrenders. That is my insight. God bless you. Shalom.
Okay, so that's the brother's take. Shebeshxt has ensnared himself. According to the brother there, he's called unwanted attention on himself, and now he's paying the price. Not really sure, but I'm not entirely in doubt these things are absolutely everywhere if you can just open your eyes and see. I remember a time when rumors of the Illuminati and the pyramid and the triangle were all about Jay-Z. I remember sometime around about 2007 or 8, there was a YouTuber by the name of the Forerunner Chronicles who was detailing Jay-Z's entry into the Freemasons, even explained the Blueprint album, the Blueprint 1, 2, and 3. And he said Jay-Z's naming his albums in accordance with the levels that he's moving up within the Freemasons. And he was even looking at the time period between the albums to say it usually takes a certain amount of time for somebody to move up a level. So look at the time period between these albums releases and the title of them. It's in sync with him being a Freemason, him being initiated, and him being moved up certain levels. And people thought that's completely crazy. Then shortly thereafter, everybody started now, all musicians, everyone started coming with that. And now it pretty much diluted the attention that Jay-Z was receiving all by himself. It now became a trend. It now became a symbol. Being a musician, you had to just do something like that. We're even seeing it now, even with Nomza Mombata, with, is it African Bank, where she's holding the card like this. And so now it's so ubiquitous. It's just so absolutely everywhere that you can think if you're born 2010 and upwards, you are born into that being a very normal thing, bruh. Like, you wouldn't even think twice to ask, what is this and why are people doing it? Because everybody just seems to be doing it. And so when a Limpopo boy is now being rumored to be connected with the Illuminati in some way, whether he has joined or he has not, I wouldn't completely write off what this man is saying. I'd pay some attention, but the certainty that he speaks with to say that he hasn't joined this, I'd say he actually has. I'd suspect that he has, because it's not difficult to join a cult. You don't have to go to the United States. You don't have to go towards Jay-Z to get this kind of thing. You can get it in Braamfontein, bruh. There's grandmasters, there's serious occultists who run the industry this side, and they conform the industry to what it's like from the masters, the other stars, and to what's conformity with the main star, Lucifer, whose symbol is the star, a pentagram. And even I myself, on my business logo, I have a star there because, I don't know, I just thought it symbolizes something really great and high, maybe the stars themselves. But if you really turn a star slightly, you realize that it's absolutely a pentagram. And that's what its actual name, the formal name of a star, that shape is a pentagram. Right? So, my name's Neo. I'm the prodigal son, and I'm looking for directions to my father's house. I hope you enjoy this video and you like, you share, and you comment. I'll see you next time. Let me know what you think in the comments. Peace out next time.